Khloe Kardashian's face has attracted a fresh wave of public attention over the last week, due to her recent appearance at Jeff Bezos' Venice wedding. The mother of two debuted an extraordinarily sculpted look that sparked speculation among fans she may have sought a little help from the surgeon's knife. One top UK cosmetic doctor, London-based Dr. Johnny Betteridge, agreed that her face bears all the hallmarks of a range of cosmetic procedures. The reality star took the assessment in her stride, responding the next day with a detailed breakdown of what she has had done, which consisted mostly of non-surgical procedures such as Botox and volume-boosting injectables. Now, in a new post, Dr. Betteridge has cast doubt over her claims, suggesting she may have had other more permanent procedures, including an eyebrow lift. Social media users also claimed she had missed off a very large number of surgical procedures, to which he responded, "I think so too. What about a BBL? They want us to believe it's all natural," one said. Another responded, "It's interesting she tagged all the providers, like a marketing, PR move. This is a nice start to transparency, but she is definitely leaving out the eyebrow lift and the chin and a lot of lip filler." In his post, Dr. Betteridge said, "Her openness is appreciated, especially in an industry where transparency around aesthetics can still be limited." That said, the original analysis was based on more than just photos. It looked at long-term facial changes and anatomical shifts that professionals often associate with surgical intervention. While non-invasive treatments can deliver impressive results, some features still typically reflect more permanent procedures. In his original analysis he said, alongside noticeable weight loss, "I think she's had a temporal brow lift, upper blepharoplasty, rhinoplasty, lip filler, a face and neck lift, and a chin implant. Her tucked earlobe and smaller sideburn also suggested she had undergone a facelift," he added. Apart from the jawline being contoured and the neck tighter, what I want you to notice here is how in the before photo, pictured above, the earlobe is slightly detached and hanging away from the face, but in the after it's tucked inward, smaller and more flush with the jawline, indicative of a surgical procedure. In the after image, the hairline near the ear is more pulled back, which can result in a smaller sideburn. This can happen after a facelift when the skin is lifted and repositioned. It's a dramatic transformation. Probable surgical procedures I mentioned earlier can be visualized here in relation to the lifting of the brow, the reduction in upper eyelid hooding, the lifted and more contoured nose, fuller lips, projected chin and tighter jawline. Visible scars around the hairline, temple and ears can be a telltale sign someone has undergone a facelift. A rhinoplasty, commonly referred to as a nose job, meanwhile, involves an operation either performed from inside the nostrils, a closed rhinoplasty, or by making a small cut on the nose. By breaking and repositioning the side nasal bone, a surgeon can also reduce the width of the nose and achieve a narrower appearance. A blepharoplasty also involves removing excess skin or fat from the upper eyelid area to tighten the skin and change the look of hooded or droopy eyelids. Typically a 45-minute to hour-long procedure, it is performed under anesthesia. But he claimed his analysis was purely speculative and based on professional opinion. In response, Khloe wrote, "I take this as a great compliment. First off, I think these photos are about 15 years apart, but here's a list of things that I have done. I've been very open in the past about what I have done, so here we go." Khloe listed each procedure, as well as which doctor she saw or clinic she attended. Nose job at Dr. Kanodia 90210, referring to Dr. Raj Kanodia, also known as Doc Hollywood according to his Instagram page. Laser hair for the hairline and everywhere else at Sevlacer Aesthetics, Botox and Sculptra where my face tumor was removed in my cheek at 7QSPA. Soft wave laser for skin tightening at Softwave Therapy, she continued. Filler in the past but not any over the last few years. I hear it never goes away, so I am sure it's still there but calmed down. Lost 80 pounds over the years, slow and steady, at Coach Joe. Paris. Collagen baby threads underneath my chin and neck at the thingswedo.co, salmon sperm facials, regular facials, peptides, vitamins and daily skincare. In 2025 there are many other things we can do before surgery, but when it's timed, and if I choose to, I know some great doctors. Salmon sperm, known medically as polynucleotides, offer a natural alternative to other traditional treatments such as Botox and filler, advocates say. It typically uses purified and sterilized DNA molecules extracted from salmon or trout sperm, known as polynucleotides, which have anti-inflammatory effects. When polynucleotides, DNA molecules extracted from fish sperm, are injected into human skin, fibroblasts are activated. Fibroblasts are stretchy molecules found in skin that help to maintain the structural framework of the tissue. As we age, these fibroblasts decrease. So, when the polynucleotides are injected under the eyes, in the cheekbones or in the neck, it theoretically rejuvenates the skin. But while polynucleotide treatments are not illegal in the UK, their use in aesthetic treatments is largely unregulated, meaning there's wide variation in practitioner qualifications and treatment standards. It comes as surgeons last year told Mail Online they had seen a rise in younger women needing facelift surgery, because their looks had been ruined by years of having filler injections. Recently, Dr. Andrew Pareto, who specializes in aesthetic procedures of the face, also speculated that Khloe had possibly had work done to her lips, nose, jawline and the area around the eyes. He told this website, "A lot of people start with filler in the cheekbones. They do that to help with lifting them and getting more definition so they don't have to use makeup contouring. Her jawline appears a lot more chiseled. That may either be down to fillers, to tighten the skin and give it a stronger shape, or just a little bit of liposuction to help with definition. In the eyelid area too, her eyebrows appear a little more lifted as well. Her eyes do look like they are a little bit more lifted in the corners to give her a more exotic or cat eye look that some people go for."